Good afternoon. I am Kim Sancha. We welcome you to another fun and exciting episode here on Spotlight. Joining me this afternoon is a multi-talented and multi-awarded artist, a singer, composer who recently launched a musical concoction composed of three vibrant original compositions that sips into the consciousness of a wandering psyche aching for atonement and acceptance. She was joined, of course, by ang bagong luto ni Enriquez and Ivy Laurel during the official launch. Please welcome on Spotlight, of course, Nicole Laurel Asensio with Gabe Dandan, the record producer and musical director. Welcome to Spotlight, both of you. Good afternoon.
Thank you so much,
Good afternoon.
Kim.
You're
Good
welcome.
afternoon sa lahat ng mga nanonood. And of course, to the Daily Tribune, thank you for having us
Thank
on
you so much.
Spotlight.
Right, that's good. So, kumusta naman ang inyong mga buhay? How are you guys?
Okay naman.
Good.
You know.
Very good.
Okay. It's actually a music team this afternoon on Spotlight, and it's a different thing at the moment. All right, so let's begin. Let's talk about the music. I heard that you just recently launched the music, right? So can you tell us about it?
Sure. So, Matter Over Mind, out na po siya on
Okay.
all digital
Good.
platforms. It's an EP of 3 songs, and it is the first of many other releases that we're planning for you this year.
Okay.
So, yun, if you want to give it a listen, it's all impromptu tracks. So, nagsulat kami sa loob ng studio, and nirelease namin, produced by
Of
Gabe
course,
Dandan.
yeah,
Yes.
that's very nice here. Okay, so why matter over mind?
So, di ba Kim, sinasabi nila, mind over matter, or ibig sabihin, kaya mo yan, just put your mind over matter. But I reversed the title and made it matter over mind because it's for those times na it's just much easier said than done.
Right.
It's easy to tell someone, okay lang yan, chill ka lang, mind over matter. But we're human and minsan kumakalas tayo, minsan we come undone and we should be allowed to express ourselves even in our darker moments. So this EP, although the music sounds happy, the lyrics and the thematic content are about those times when I personally have come undone.
Oh, I see. Okay, so you've experienced this in real life.
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I think we all have
Uh-huh.
at some point, no?
Okay.
Hardships, challenges.
Okay, how about you, Gabe? Did you experience that matter over mind in your life?
Yes. Yeah. Well, when we were finishing it and like making sure everything sounds good and everything, it was very hectic because our schedule is pretty tight. And it was at the same time as the peak season of gigs, Christmas, and all that. So it was
Yeah.
all like, but I'm very happy we finished it.
Okay, and I believe you wrote this, you composed it, right?
So I usually write the lyrics and melody, and then the musical arrangement is by Gabe, and that's pretty much how our partnership's been working. You know, he has a specific skill set that I don't have because he plays all the instruments.
Oh, wow.
and
Like, really all instruments?
I don't play violin.
I was supposed to ask that because
he
Do you play violin?
no, I love
play
violin. I
violin?
was about to ask if you.
No, I don't.
Well, for this particular
I
EP,
wish.
he played drums, bass, guitar, and some of the synths. But we also had our friends pitch in, like Michael Guevara, who did the
Mike
horn
Pico.
arrangement. We love you, Mike! And he did the horn arrangement for Get It Right, which featured a sax, trombone, and trumpet. And then
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, maraming iba-ibang mga
instruments.
taong nag-pitch in. Si Brad naman, kaibigan
Coronel.
namin taga Baguio.
Baguio.
He recorded the keys, and then si Gabe together with Joffrey arranged the saxophone for the song Comprehend because Gabe also plays saxophone. But he's shy about
Oh my
it.
God.
One day he'll
Okay.
reveal.
Okay. Before we continue, I want to ask something about you playing musical instruments. So you said you're playing a lot of musical instruments, right? So which one is your favorite?
My favorite?
Yeah.
Saxophone.
Right now,
I
today,
suck at it though.
today.
I suck at it still. But
And yet he's holding a guitar.
I've been playing guitar for 20 years already, so it's my first one.
Okay.
First and then but I like the saxophone.
Okay. And how young are you when you learned that you can play?
I started playing when I was 8.
And what was the first instrument that you
Guitar.
played? Guitar.
Yeah.
And
I
then
didn't
you
want
said-
anything else besides the guitar.
Yeah, and then you said you love saxophone.
Yeah, I didn't even know what a saxophone was back then.
Okay.
But I just wanted to play guitar. It was so cool to me when I was a kid. It's still cool to me now. It's just I'm so used to it now. So it's like, oh wait.
Okay. So you're not playing the violin. So why?
I
Did you
don't
find it hard?
I don't have violin. I think it's really hard because when you're learning, you sound really bad. It's like it sounds like a a fork on a blackboard. So
Sorry,
it's not like guitar where
because I really love the violin. That's why.
you should learn.
No,
Yeah,
I
maybe
know.
You can
maybe
take
next time we'll have you
The string
play
instrument, the cello. And,
Oh, beautiful.
Cello,
I
I'd
love
probably
cello.
rather learn cello.
It's a
You
sexy
violin?
instrument.
Yes.
It is.
The sax is a sexy.
Yeah.
Sax
Yeah,
is a
yeah.
sexy instrument. I
Okay,
agree.
How about you? How young were you when you learned that you can compose? Or you can write song or lyrics?
Well, I've always loved writing, but I never really took it seriously until college. It was just playtime because as a child, I was not really inclined to be in music, although both sides of my family are in music. I wanted to be a lawyer. So, medyo iba yung dreams ko nung
Oo.
bata ko. It was when I reached college na hindi ako pumasa sa pre-law. So, it
And I like it you're about to say it.
yeah, I have nothing to be ashamed of because it was not
And
meant
that's
for
what
me.
I like it.
It's not meant for me, di ba? Kung hindi
Right.
para sa'yo,
Right.
hindi rin
Then you
magkakatotoo.
brave.
So yun, I took a literature course and I majored in creative nonfiction. But it was also in that time, I fell in love with words. First in prose and poetry, not in
Oh, there you
lyrics.
go.
But because music is all around, it's in my friends, it's in my family. Parang pinagsama na yung dalawang craft of my degree in writing and then my love for music.
Okay. It's somewhat related because you said poems and poetry. So
Yes,
then
yes.
the music, the rhyming and everything, and then the
Yes, it's true. It's all different art forms of storytelling.
right. Okay. And how long for you to create or compose this mind over matter?
This was probably one of the faster ones.
Three
Like
songs
days
in like
or-
a month.
Well,
month.
that's for the full production.
Yeah,
But the
from-
writing alone, I think it was maybe 1 day per song.
Yeah, 1 day per song.
Yeah,
Usually naman 1 day per song.
Usually the production takes longer in
Yeah, it's
our
way harder.
case than the actual writing of the song. But there are also some songs that don't want to be finished. They're
Yes.
like there for years.
Yes.
So we're lucky with this batch because they finished themselves quite quickly. It was the production that we had to pull the strings on because we were working on a December deadline, as Gabe mentioned a while ago, and everybody's busy.
Yeah, the December is
Yeah.
okay. That's good to hear. And sorry, Gabe. So you're the record producer, right? And then the musical director. So was there a time that you have challenges or conflict between the creatively with?
Oh, no, I mean, our ideas are very, like, what do you call that? They're cohesive with each other.
That's good.
We rarely ever have arguments about that. It was more of like cleaning everything up because we were such a small team. Well, the production team is like the music production team is just me.
Yeah.
So I recorded Mikael. We have Mikael, Bea, Mark. Is it Mark? Yeah. We had recording engineers, but aside from that, it was me cleaning up everything after.
Really.
So it was very stressful with the deadline also.
Yeah, December deadlines are
Yeah,
always
yeah.
tough.
But it was nice because we really worked hard on it, and we didn't let anyone else touch it besides ourselves.
I think what a lot of people also might not know is I don't work with a manager. There's no manager. There's no team really putting this together. It's all faith in God and hard work,
How would you say that? It's a collaborative or creative
Yes,
effort.
yes.
Yeah.
So it's like what 20 people might be doing, 2 or 3 people and a couple friends are doing. But that's also what makes it more heartwarming.
Yes.
Kasi talagang galing dito sa puso. Like, for example, the reason we're here today is because of our friends, Tita Toots
Yes.
specifically.
Hello.
Hi, Tita Toots,
Hi,
if
Tita
you're
Toots.
watching. And down to the things we're wearing. Like, this is from my friend Pam of Pampinay.
Oh, that's
She's a
nice.
wonderful designer. And that's what makes things more important, is that we have personal relationships with each and every person we work with. It's not like a team that's hiring it for us and we feel removed from the process. Every bit of sweat and blood that was put into anything we do, it's really, heartfelt, kasi time and effort na mga mahal namin sa buhay ang kasama doon.
Right. Was there a time during the creative process that there was a conflict, that you don't get each ideas from everybody?
Creative, no. We're rarely
Schedule.
Yeah.
I think it's more deadlines.
Time
but
management.
even if it wasn't Gabe or it wasn't me, I feel like if it was any other person, it would really be challenging.
Yeah,
Diba?
with the time frame also.
Yeah, so it's all. I think that's always our challenge. There is getting things done with such a small team
Yeah, and
on
releasing
time
it.
and
And
releasing it.
meeting, the time, the
And
deadline.
thank you to Warner Music. I'm distributed by them, and Nicole of Warner helped us, get the music out. And so that's what I'm saying. It's all just friends helping each other. There's no contracts. There's no big,
Yeah.
board meetings. It's just homegrown.
Right.
So that means a lot also.
Wow. Well, congratulations for, doing it creatively without, the manager and you
Maybe one day, right? I don't know.
yeah, it's actually, I know a lot of people that having a manager is actually a conflict at some point, but it looks like that you were able to manage without a manager.
Well, I mean, it's not that we're opposed to it. I just pray for the right one, because you don't want to marry the wrong person.
Yeah, I love that.
Management is like marriage in a sense, I think.
Okay, all right. So let's talk about this song. So, Gabe, I mean, can you tell us about the song from?
Well, the EP opens with Comprehend. It's the more on the slow side.
It's side, okay.
Like slow, a little bit sexy and
Oh,
chill, but the lyrics I think are like very deep, and like it's not the lyrics like sometimes don't match like how, because the song kind of sounds lively even if it's slow. It doesn't sound that sad. It sounds pretty sad, but not as sad as not as sad as the lyrics. It could sound much sadder.
okay.
And it's like it's in between happy and sad.
Okay.
So like we really like doing that. Like I like making chords and like melodies that are like that, and so does Nick. So it's a nice blend of a lot of things that artists that we like. My inspiration for the arrangement was Steely Dan, one of my favorite bands. Hiatus Coyote. A lot of R&B, soul. Also a lot of like, how do you say it? Like Crosby, Stills and Nash with the harmony, like backup vocals and all that. And also the horn arrangement, the saxophone arrangement, it was made without writing because I can't really write that well. So we just had our friend Joffrey, very good saxophone player. Like I was just humming stuff like.
He was singing the parts and Joffrey was playing it, so it was
And it turned out nice.
different methods.
Before I proceed with you, I just remember, how about harp? Can you play harp?
I've never tried.
I wouldn't be
It's
surprised.
one of those
if you
musical
could.
instruments.
I wish.
that There's really something,
I wish. Yeah. I think I
should-
think I
we should
could.
go
I think
to
you
a-
could. I think,
A harp
Yeah.
store and try. and
I
see.
don't. Is there a harp store?
I'm sure someone sells harps somewhere.
Yeah.
I've tried a small harp, but not a real, like instrument of the gods. It's like huge. Like
Yes.
no, I've never tried.
But it's beautiful.
It's
You mean
beautiful.
like the cherub?
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
sound, there's a resonating sound.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a liar.
yeah.
Is it a liar?
And okay, you mentioned earlier about your inspiration or your favorite artist. How about you? Who are your inspiration in music? I mean, composing or writing or
Oh gosh,
artists?
there's so many.
Dami.
Like every time I listen to music, I have a new inspiration. I'm definitely influenced by a lot of classics like Ella Fitzgerald, Nina Simone. I like unique voices.
Okay.
I'm less influenced by a particular genre and more influenced by a memorable voice. So,
there you go.
for example, Sting.
Ah,
You know
of
it's
course.
Sting, right? Or Nina Simone. You know it's Nina Simone. So you could get those singers and make them sing any kind of music, but they have that signature, and that's what I love about them. So I think it's artists like that that inspire me. Yun.
Okay, there you go. So that's a lot of information, and our conversation is getting exciting and fun, of course, with Gabe and Nicole. So we'll be right back after these messages.
This break is brought to you by Angkas, Beat the Traffic, Bayad Center, hashtag Bigger Better Younger Bayad, and you can buy it all. Globe, atin ang mundo. Meralco, ang liwanag ng bukas. SM, we've got it all for you. Smart, live more today. Union Bank, it starts with you. A wellness show dedicated to empowering viewers with knowledge and inspiration needed to lead a healthy lifestyle. Be Well Now, hosted by Miss Cory Crino, every Wednesday at 2 p.m. only here at Daily Tribune's Facebook page and Tribune Now in YouTube.
Alamin ang pinakamaiinit na balita at mahalagang issue na bumabalot ngayon sa ating bansa. Ating pag-usapan, blow by blow, dito lang sa Hot Patatas, kasama sila Chicky Mangkukang, Vernon Velasco at Gio Leaño. Tuwing Lunes, Miyerkules at Biyernes, alas 3 ng hapon, dito lang sa Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now sa YouTube.
Conversations that are masterclasses from the top honchos of various industries. Learn from their strategies and insights so you yourself can unlock your full potential. Perfect every Friday at 2 p.m. only here on Daily Tribune's Facebook page and Tribune Now in YouTube. Creative minds, entertainment icons, style influencers. We shine the spotlight on remarkable individuals who shape our cultural landscape. Every Tuesday at 2 p.m. only here in Daily Tribune's Facebook page and Tribune Now in YouTube.
Parayan at talakayang showbiz, times 2, doble-doble! Kasama ang dalawa sa walang kupas na talakayan ng showbiz, Alwin Ignacio at Alex Brosas. DTT Show, tuwing Sabado at Linggo, alas 4 ng hapon, dito lang sa Diaryo Tirada ng Daily Tribune.
Straight Talk dives deep into present issues of leadership, politics, business, and more. Engage in insightful conversations with industry shakers, government leaders, and trailblazers every Wednesday at 10 a.m. only here on Daily Tribune's Facebook page and Tribune Now in YouTube.
Welcome back to Spotlight. And still with us is, of course, Nicole and Gabe.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Kim.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
You're
Hello,
right.
everyone.
So to give us a sample of their composition, here's Nicole and Gabe.
Thank you so much. This one is called Get It Right from the Matter Over Mind EP. Tired of hiding behind all the things that I can't say. Velvet skies, broken broken morning light. Just because my tears are dry don't mean that I don't cry at night. I'm just trying to get it right. Break away from my mind, let me try. Flip and rewind, get it right. Try and ride the roller coaster we call life. Maybe this time, get it right. Come on. Hey. Hello, silver eyes. Lost myself in your reflection, trying to turn back the time. I apologize for keeping it all inside. Colonies of memories gone wild. Velvet skies, broken morning light. Just because my tears are dry don't cry at night. I'm just trying to get it right. Break away from my mind, let me try. Flip and rewind, get it right. Try and ride the roller coaster we call life. Maybe this time, get it right. Come on. Sa larangan ng damdamin, di ko na natatanaw ang sukdulan ng dilubyo, ang pagsikat ng araw. Sa tuwing umingiti, kalahating buwan, unti-unti nawawala ang luhatik-hati. Mahiwagang makata, nakakap sa tala. Nais kong sumulat ng panibago kong talata. Malaya ka na ba? Maligaya ka na ba? Away from my mind, let me try. Flip and rewind, get it right. Try and ride the roller coaster we call life. Maybe this time, get it right. Break away from my mind, let me try. Flip and rewind. Try to get it right.
Wow, very nice.
Thanks.
Okay, that was the first composition, or get it right, right? Get it right,
Yes.
right.
Get it right, right. I like that.
Right,
Get it right,
right. Okay, so Nicole, can you tell us what's the theme or the story behind Get It Right?
So, Get It Right, it's about all my mistakes and failures.
Okay.
It's about my imperfections and the people that I may have failed in the past. And we were coming into a new year. It's 2024, right? Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah, and we need to get it right.
We need to get it right. And I was so sad about maybe, hurting people in the past. But I was also reminded of the power of forgiveness
Right.
and how I've been forgiven and how I should forgive. And that's really what this song is about. It's about, just because my tears are dry doesn't mean that I don't cry at night. And that's the main theme. Like, you may not see it, but I am really, truly sorry. And I am really, truly trying to get things right this year.
And who thought about the Filipino
Oh,
part?
Me.
Was it you? Or-
I'm not the best at Tagalog, pero I think it's something that I should incorporate more, and it's something we do sa mga songs namin na kung Tagalog song siya, bigla siyang may
Yes.
kukurap na English lyrics, di ba? Or the other way
That's
around.
fun.
So it's a little trademark that we do
Yeah.
in our
There
music.
you go. Nagulat ako, uy, may Tagalog. Of course. Okay. So how about the music or the tone? So it was your idea?
The whole song was like just an improvised
Okay.
jam between me and Nigel Norris, the
Hey,
Tama
drummer.
ba yung
Nigel?
term impromptu jam?
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
what you do,
yeah, like
okay.
on the spot. We just started
Yes.
playing, and then we just builded upon that.
Yeah.
So yeah, hi
You
Nigel.
were just starting, and then suddenly you came up with a music, with a complete song, something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And, almost all of the songs actually in the EP are like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Nigel, who's in Europe right now.
Best drummer.
He's our drummer, and we were jamming, the three of us, and we just hit record on the jam,
Okay.
and then we revisited it later and built
Okay.
on it.
So that was one of the 3 compositions from their latest EP or extended play. Tama ba yung extended play?
Yun nga, I just learned that term
Extended
din eh.
play, yeah.
Yun pala
Yeah,
yun.
I didn't know
That's
that.
the meaning.
Extended play.
Latest EP or the newest EP.
Why is it called extended?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
think
I
it's
know.
been that.
It's so weird.
Okay, so can you tell us the other composition from the EP? I mean, yeah, please.
There's Comprehend, that we talked about it earlier. The other one is Vibe Check.
Okay.
It's a very short and sweet,
It's a
kind of
palate
gospel gospel palate cleanser.
Yeah, just between the 2 songs. It's a
Yeah,
palate
yeah, it's like-
cleanser. Something to
yes.
uplift, I guess. Vibe check, it's a newer term, isn't it?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
it's
when
a
you're
Gen
you're
Z
checking up
term.
on people, like, hey, how are you today?
Yeah, you have the vibe check.
Yeah, sometimes we need to do that before we enter a room or we go into a serious environment. And I think it's also a reminder to check up on your friends. And basically, with the lyrics of that say, don't you worry about the people who will leave you or deceive you, make you believe you don't matter, because that's not what this life is created for. Don't worry about the treasures that you can't afford. You know, you will be blessed anyway. And that's the main theme of this song, just encouraging those who might need it.
Okay. Okay, so naisip ko lang bigla. So you just composed or created 3 songs. So why is it that there's only 3 compositions from your EP? Did you think of having, a lot of songs instead of 3?
Yeah, we were supposed to have 5 for this EP.
Oh, okay,
but
there you go. So what happened? I want to know.
December happened, and we got busy, and everybody got busy. But that's actually okay lang. It was meant to be that way because now we have more things to release. We have releases happening this month, next month, and
We can save it for the album.
yeah,
for
we
your
will
album.
be working on an album by.
Soon, or are you working now?
We're collecting things as we go. So as I explained earlier, it's an independent production. So everything's really homegrown and out of pocket. So thinking by this year we should be able to give you guys an album from
Full
deep
album.
inside here.
And are you open for collaboration?
Of course.
I mean, do you have someone, or I mean, not just an artist or maybe the theme or creative thing. So are you open for collaboration? Music, artist, or
yes.
anything in mind, or anyone in mind?
I think everything we do is
Yes.
is collaborative. Don't hate, collaborate.
Yes.
Do you have
Of any kind.
someone in mind? I mean, like a popular local artist, or
Oh, we have some guests. Yeah, definitely. I will not yet reveal who they are,
Okay.
but definitely we will be working with other artists, musicians, visual artists, perhaps.
Okay. Okay, that's good. And then earlier you mentioned your favorite artist. Sila ba yung mga influence you before, or was there someone in your family, your friends, or did they influence you to be in the music or in this genre or in this field?
Well, when I grew up listening to a lot of jazz and rock music because of my mom and dad, they had a very heavy influence in what I like, what I think sounds good, and it translates a lot now that I'm making music every day. So Yeah, I actually barely even listen to music anymore because like my all my work is just music. So in my downtime, I just keep quiet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because it's just always music. But yeah, my parents definitely, my family, and my friends, of course. But yeah, mostly my mom and my dad
And Nicole.
and Nicole.
Okay, of course.
Like yeah, when I was a kid, my mom and my dad. Now Nicole, because
Okay.
we make music.
Okay.
But we luckily we like the same kind
Yeah,
of
when
music.
we
That's-
started hanging out,
genre.
yeah. it's
I
the
actually
same.
met Gabe 10 years ago.
Oh.
Or more. Perhaps more. But
Then,
we didn't really
sakto.
talk because we were in different circles. Like, hi, hello, but that's it. And it was only like a couple years ago we reconnected because 10 years ago we were classmates in a songwriting class. And when I found out what music he was listening to, I was like, whoa, that's what I love. And so we ended up kind of influencing each other in a sense. But going back to home and what breeds us and what nurtures us, it's definitely my family. My mom, Iwi, my Tito Kokoy, and my grandma Fides and Lola
Right.
Celia, they all taught me how to sing. It's just that I wasn't thinking I was going to be a singer. So it was playtime to me. It wasn't for real, I didn't go to school for it. I didn't study it because that's not where my heart was growing up. It's only later that I realized the value of the time that they put into that. And they all inspire me until today, especially my mom because we have also the same taste. But it was equally important to me, although I appreciate every single minute that I spent being inspired and learning from them. It was also important to me to do something different, to make your own mark and have your own style and your own signature. And I think that's what we're coming into these years, the season of life.
Okay. That's good. So you've been composing, both of you, creatively and collaboratively. Do you see yourself maybe composing for the industry, say film, theater, or maybe
Yeah.
dance?
Yeah.
Do you see yourself doing
Yeah.
that?
For sure. That would be a dream.
Definitely.
Right, di ba? Kasi nowadays, ganyan yung mga music na, di ba, mayroong theater, may musical this and that, right? So do you see yourself maybe providing like, you in your part, like a score or something
Yes,
like that?
I would love that.
Right, di ba?
Yes.
So it's a different aspect or field in terms of
That's
composing.
really nice. Yeah.
Do you see yourself, I mean, yeah, you want to do it. So meron ka na bang naisip, like a genre? Is it upbeat, a sad song, anything like that?
I'd love to score an animated film.
Ah,
I've
okay.
always wanted to score one. I want to score a very weird animated film.
Okay. So, of course, you've seen animated films, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
which one
yeah.
is your favorite? Maybe you can
I really
share.
like Studio Ghibli stuff like Spirited Away. I like a lot of cyberpunk stuff like Kira. I like One Piece,
Okay.
anime. I like movies too, but I mean, I like animation, not just anime, like in general, because it's easier to do things that aren't real. Like that interests me a lot, like the surreal. So it inspires me more than just day to day. I like being very I like using my imagination,
Okay.
and when I see something that's like creative or
Yes,
quite
I
imaginative,
agree.
my music style or the style of writing changes. So I enjoy that a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nicole.
Well, I have a bunch of stories in my head that perhaps one day could become films, and I've started writing songs for them. So there's this project that we started on. It's kind of like a trip hop meets kundiman
Oh,
sound.
kundiman.
Yeah. We were basing it on a certain story, but that's the thing. I mean, whatever medium we're in, whether we're making music or acting or producing, we're storytellers. So I like being able to provide music or lyrics or whatever I can to be able to enhance the story. And like Gabe, I also like surrealism. I think our imaginations are about as crazy as our outfits today.
No, it's beautiful.
Crazy beautiful. Thank you, Pampinay and
No,
Norman,
seriously, it's
Peña
beautiful.
Florida. I like art and I like
Yeah.
feeding off other people's creativity. So maybe those projects, those songs will come into their own and become film scores or OSTs. I'm heavily influenced also by the soundtrack of James Bond.
Oh my God!
Love it. Yeah.
James Bond is James John Williams ba? Tama ba? Ewan ko. I think so, right?
Yeah.
Maybe
Williams.
possibly.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them. Yeah, but yeah, definitely.
John Williams.
I love John Williams though.
Star Wars, hello.
Yeah. Yes.
The
So,
best.
yeah, it's things like that. Like when you say James Bond or when you say Star
Jurassic
Wars,
Park,
it's,
oh
you
my
can hear it, diba?
Yeah, you're right.
So I like those things. Like James Bond, they have their own chords. I don't know what they are. He would know. But like there's that chord pattern that when you hear it, alam mo
Signature.
James Bond yun eh. So I like
remember
things
this
like that.
song from James Bond, written on the wall by
Which
the soundtrack. I know that song. All right.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm not
I think
as I
Sam
know with that
Smith,
one.
I think. All right.
Yeah, the newer ones. Yeah.
that
Oh my
one.
gosh.
That's the
yes.
opening credit.
Yes. Yeah. Super love. Like Another Way to Die.
yeah.
So good.
Okay.
Even older ones, yeah.
So, ayan, yung mga pag-usapan namin dito na
James Bond.
all about music. So, Spotlight, we'll be right back.
This break is brought to you by Hangkas, Beat the Traffic, Bayad Center, hashtag Bigger Better Younger Bayad, and you can buy it all. Globe, atin ang mundo. Meralco, ang liwanag ng bukas. SM, we've got it all for you. Smart, live more today. Union Bank, it starts with you.
A wellness show dedicated to empowering viewers with the knowledge and inspiration needed to lead a healthy lifestyle. Be Well Now, hosted by Miss Cory Crino, every Wednesday at 2 p.m. only here at Daily Tribune's Facebook page and Tribune Now in YouTube.
Alamin ang pinakamaiinit na balita at mahalagang issue na bumabalot ngayon sa ating bansa. Ating pag-usapan, blow by blow, dito lang sa Hot Patatas, kasama sila Chicky Mangkukang, Vernon Velasco at Gio Leaño. Tuwing Lunes, Miyerkules at Biyernes, alas 3 ng hapon, dito lang sa Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now sa YouTube.
Conversations that are masterclasses from the top honchos of various industries. Learn from their strategies and insights so you yourself can unlock your full potential. Perfect every Friday at 2 p.m. only here on Daily Tribune's Facebook page and Tribune Now in YouTube.
Welcome back to Spotlight, and I'm still with Nicole and Gabe.
Hello.
All right.
Hello.
Who've just recently launched their EP,
Yes.
Matter Over Mine. Okay, so at this moment, do you have anything to say or maybe invite them? I mean, do you have gigs or anything like that or social media that they can follow you guys? I'll start with you, Gabe.
On Instagram, I'm Solo Cal. That's my artist name as a producer. It's SO10.cal. It's complicated.
It's complicated
It's
now.
not easy to find.
Relationship.
No.
I'm just joking.
Easier. Yeah, just that. We're working on a lot of other songs, so we'll be posting that on the socials.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
like when we go home later, we're gonna be working on the next song.
Alright.
We don't stop. Yeah, so I guess it's just that, just Instagram and stream the EP.
Yeah,
So,
I was about to say
yeah.
that. Where can the listeners?
Yeah, I
stream?
hope it inspires other musicians to be more creative with, like, if they have an idea that's different or that's not the usual sound. The thing about the music here in the country, they all sound the same a lot. But I mean, that's not wrong. That's not wrong.
She got shots
That's not wrong, but
fired.
I mean, it's nice when people like try to do something like a little bit different,
Right.
and it's, you know, it adds more beauty to the world.
Just like with the composition, get it right.
Get it right. Whatever right means to you. You're right. That's you got it right. That's what's nice about streaming now. You can do anything,
Anything.
anything, and you know it's our time to express and break the rules and be whoever you want to be.
Right.
So yeah. Yes.
Anything to
That being said, please
add?
stream the EP Matter Over Mind on all digital platforms, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, wherever you choose to listen. We will be preparing some videos for this as well. And if you want to know more, my socials are at Nicole Asensio on Instagram and Nicole Laurel Asensio on Facebook, Nicole Asensio on YouTube, and we will definitely be posting our gig schedules. And stay tuned because we are launching some more songs this month, Love Month. So of course we have a love song.
Yeah.
And
I
March,
love that.
right? I love you guys. It's all about the love, whether we are getting over it or building it. And we also have more tracks, like you said, an album by the end of the year. In March, I'm doing something for Women's Month, so this one is
Good
for my
thing.
sisters. Stay tuned. We've got a lot coming for you, and if you guys have anything you want to say, suggestions, my socials are open. I will communicate with you. And thank you once again to Tita Toots and to the Daily Tribune and to Pampinay and Norman Peña Florida, but Closet Couture, of course, for the things that we wear and
Thank you
support
to
local.
Nicole Asensio for my styling.
Thank you to Vlogyo Ukay Ukay. Thank you for having us. Sobrang saya dito sa Spotlight, and sana we can visit you again soon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please.
Maraming salamat.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for gracing
Thank you,
Spotlight.
Kim.
For
Thank you.
Feeling ko I am musically inclined now, but I don't know how to
Mamaya mo
praise
pa
it.
yan.
Thank you so much and good luck on your
Thank you.
future
Thank
endeavor
you.
and things. And there you have it, Nicole and Gabe.
Yay!
Thank
Thank you
you.
everyone for watching.
Thank you so much.
Checking up on you, checking up on you. Ooh. That is what I do. Checking up on you, checking up on you. Ooh. Don't you worry about the people who will leave you, deceive you, make you believe you don't really matter no more. Ooh. Don't you worry about the treasure that you can't afford, 'cause that ain't what this life was made for. Turn your scars into stars. And I know that you've been trying. It's alright if you've been crying. Where we're meant to be now is right where we are. And I know sometimes it's hard when I lose my faith to face the world someday. I hope that you checking up on me, checking up on me. Checking up on me, checking up on me.